is Marlene from the Buying Space channel. Today is October 27th. I'm supposed to be on a production vacation, but I was prompted to do something I rarely do, and it's to make a negative unboxing or an enveloping. This item or items in this envelope I won at auction September 22nd or 23rd. I had really bad luck that night because I ordered from somebody else and I've not received their merchandise either. I had confided in someone and told them, Wednesday is the day that I am going to start reporting things to PayPal and YouTube and the appropriate government agencies, and some of them foreign, for the items that I've ordered and not received, or not even received acknowledgement of. There was a live session recently about buyer regret, that you can't do that if you sell an item for a price that's too low. Then you need to look in the mirror because you started the starting bid too low. But this was not the case. I won this at auction. It was stated in the auction I won at auction. And when I contacted the seller, she wasn't remiss that I know of, unless she just didn't tell me, of the price I paid. So I had to beg for an invoice. That took over a week. And then she said that she unearthed my package with 3 other packages. So I'm not going to say this seller's name. But anyway, then she was going to mail it to me. Then she didn't have the money after I paid her. And then she had to wait for a personal check to clear by a third party. And all along she's telling me how sick she is. And oh, by the way, I'm sick too. I have chronic pain and all kinds of health conditions. But nobody's ever heard me say, oh, I can't pay your invoice because I don't feel good. I don't make a transaction, selling or buying, if I'm not healthy enough to complete the transaction. So anyway, on the invoice, she charged me an extra $1 for a set of items, and she charged me an extra $1 for the magazine, and she charged me $4.02 on the postage. Okay, so she's continuing to have options, claiming that she doesn't have the money to refund my postage because she's waiting for a check to clear. So does that mean she's going, got to make sure that she didn't put anything in here that has her name on it, because I don't want to show her name. I just want to talk about the situation. Okay, so let me peel this sticker off if I can and put it on the back. If I just fold it this way, you'll see that this was mailed October 21st, 29 days after I won it at auction. And it was mailed first class with no tracking number after I had asked for the tracking number. So anyway, that means in her auctions, where she couldn't refund me $4.02 in postage. Okay, she does have kind of a card here. She sent me 2 little extra baubles of things. So she's having auctions when she's telling me she doesn't have the money to refund me my postage, which means the night she has the auction, she's still paying for the postage from the auction before that she doesn't have the money to cover the expenses of the auctions she's having. Now, these are very nice postcards. I'm not even sure these are the same ones I ordered, actually, because I remember one had like a black dusk type sunset. They are Egyptian. They are rare, which is very nice. And this is Early American Life magazine. It's supposed to have an article, a specific article in here about Newcastle, Delaware. So this is the same magazine I ordered. These two I'm not certain of. I think these are different than what I ordered. But anyway, buyer beware. 5 weeks, 20 emails, and the knowledge that she lost this and 3 people's other order in some kind of pile. And she did claim she didn't have the money to refund me $4.02 until a check cleared. And now she's saying, that was last week. Now this week she's saying she's waiting for the same check to clear to give me a full refund, because I was doubting that I would ever receive it. I don't know if I'll just have her refund the postage, because this ended up being bumped up $1 on the cost, and this $2, and I'm not even certain that these are the same Egyptian postcards that I won. So what would you do? It shouldn't take 5 weeks and 20 emails. If I hadn't said something, this order might still be stuck in some pile, and with those 3 other people's orders. And since maybe they didn't email her, that their orders are still stuck in that pile, or waiting for her to afford postage when she's had 5 other auctions since I went to this auction. So, I'm disabled too, and I don't do anything that beyond what I can do. It's harsh. It's not an easy life to be in chronic pain and have other health conditions. But I don't go out and make promises and try to do stuff that I can't do and let other people down. So there's nothing wrong with having health conditions. There is something wrong with having health conditions and you're doing stuff beyond your capacity, and you're borrowing money from Peter to pay Paul. I mean, you really shouldn't have another auction until you've taken care of the business of the prior auction or have the means to do so. At some point in time, it's going to catch up with you. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it caught up with her on this order, but she shouldn't continue to have auctions until all of her packages have gone out and she's got the money to pay for the postage from her current auction. It was just very, very frustrating and aggravating for me. And to hear, all about her personal life. When I emailed her, I didn't tell her I was disabled. I didn't tell her, I'm waiting on this to pay this or do that. I just simply asked her, may I have the tracking number? Well, she never gave me a tracking number. She sent out first class mail to save on the postage when I'd already paid her $4.02 in postage, so it would have a tracking number. I mean, obviously I'm very frustrated. I'm obviously very tired. I've tried to support small businesses, but the lack of professionalism in the community from some people, I just can't tolerate it anymore. I'm just done with it. Not done with everybody, but this reseller, I'm done with her.